Hello, and welcome to your meditation practice as part of the Open Heart Project. My name is Susan Piver, and I am very, very happy to be able to give you meditation instruction and to sit with you. We're going to sit together today for 10 minutes, and we're going to start very soon, so please get settled. Whether you're on a cushion on the floor with your legs crossed loosely in front of you and with one ankle in front of the other is better than on top, because this could hurt. But you can also sit in a chair. It is completely, equally as spiritual and profound. And if you do sit in a chair, please sit with your feet flat on the floor. And as you get settled, I want to share with you a little bit about what is called the fifth paramita. Paramita means transcendent action. And in recent weeks, we've been looking at the 6 paramitas. But you don't have to go back and catch up on anything. You're completely welcome to just jump in right here. The 6 paramitas, the first 4 paramitas that we talked about already are generosity, discipline, patience, and exertion. Now we come to number 5, which is sometimes called meditation or mindfulness, and it's meant in a particular way. There are many, 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 many ways to look at what is meant by each paramita. I'm going to offer you a few very simple thoughts on a place to start. So the first paramita, generosity, is has an expansive quality, an opening, an offering, a sort of beneficence. The second paramita, discipline, kind of tightens the situation up. Discipline is very pointed and specific. It's a nice balance to the sort of openness of generosity. The next paramita, so generosity, discipline, and then patience, which also has a sense of expansiveness and of abiding, of just opening and including. Then the fourth paramita, which we talked about last week, is exertion, which means sort of bringing your complete focus to what is at hand and letting go of thoughts that are distracting to be right here. That is energizing, and that gives you the capacity to exert yourself in the way you wish. So generosity, this vast opening, discipline, a kind of tightening up and precision, patience, again, another opening, a kind of sense of abiding, as I say, and then exertion, kind of fierce. So we have this juxtaposition of soft and hard, gentle and fierce, and we come to the fifth paramita, meditation, mindfulness, which is kind of a way of bringing them all together. When people talk about meditation, they often use the word mindfulness, and mindfulness is correct. It's a good way to describe it. But mindfulness is only half of what happens when we meditate and when we apply the paramitas, the first 4 paramitas. We are cultivating the capacity to manifest or rouse the 2 sides of our minds, of our being. One side very open, and the other side very fierce. So in meditation, we place attention on the breath. It's very, 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 very specific. Everything else is not meditation, just the breath. And we let go of everything else to focus. At the same time, as we practice, our mind kind of expands. You'll see, or you have seen, that you notice more. Your sense perceptions are sharper. You see patterns. Insights arise. Meditation is also famously called the practice of insight. So we have these twin qualities that arise simultaneously of mindfulness, pointedness, focus, concentration, precision, crispness, definiteness, and awareness, which has the qualities of openness and spaciousness and expansiveness. I don't know if I already said that. So they come together, mindfulness, awareness. And this is one way to look at the fifth paramita, meditation, means fully allowing these 2 twin qualities of your mind, mindfulness and awareness, to come to bear on the situations of your life. Sometimes we count more on our mindfulness, on our ability to focus and be precise. And sometimes we count more on our ability to understand, to see clearly, to notice what is there in the biggest sense of the word. So as we practice meditation, the sitting practice of meditation, we are also cultivating the paramita of meditation, which is connecting to, creating a relationship with, developing a profound friendship with the twin qualities of our natural mind, which we already possess: mindfulness, awareness, generosity, discipline, patience, exertion, and now we have the paramita of mindfulness or meditation, which brings them together. I hope this makes sense. I hope you find this interesting. And without further ado, let's practice mindfulness awareness through the sitting practice of meditation. So please sit up straight. This rouses the sense of fierceness. And relax, which brings in the sense of gentleness. And we can relax by letting our stomach, our belly relax, our heart and throat. The shoulders can relax. The hands rest on the legs, just above the knee. And we bring together our fierceness and strength, as exemplified by the potency of the back body, and our tenderness, our gentleness, as illustrated and felt by the softness, tenderness of the front body. You possess these two qualities, fierceness and gentleness, in immeasurable quantity. Hello, cat. The mouth is closed. The lips and teeth are slightly parted. Allows the jaw to relax. The breath is natural, in and out through the nose. And the eyes are open. And the gaze is cast down to a comfortable spot in front. And let the eyes be very, very soft. Feel the muscles around the eyes relax. Hi, kitty. And the crown of the head reaches up a little bit, like there was a string in the middle of your head and someone very gently gave it a little tug. Feel yourself breathing. Feel the gentle expansion of the in-breath and the gentle release of the out-breath. There's a little space at the end of the out-breath, and then the next breath happens. I promise, you do not have to try at all. Just notice what is already happening, which is breath in and out. In and out. There you go. There's no effort to stop thinking, which is not necessary. Just let your thoughts be as they are. It's no big deal. Your mind is always thinking things. But let that fade to the background while the breath rises to the foreground. Thoughts are happening here, like some people talking in the apartment next door. But right here is the beautiful ebb and flow of the breath. And if you notice that you become absorbed in thought, like to the point where you have forgotten about breath, just let go. It's very simple. Say to yourself silently, thinking, I'm thinking. I'd rather be meditating. Let go and gently bring your attention back to the breath. and begin again. And if you ever get lost, just follow this instruction. Let go, come home, come back to the breath. Settle in and begin again. Thank you so much for your practice, and thank you for practicing together.